What's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that do not know, True Trading Group is the fastest growing and highest rated online premium educational platform available today. And if you are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live for free right here on this YouTube channel with myself and other THD pro trader moderators and special guests. Drop golden nuggets and provide you with free lessons and education that's going to help you to become a better trader. Take a moment right now, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share the stream on your own social media. We're live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Welcome everyone joining us on those different platforms. But let's reach out, educate, and empower as many retail traders as we possibly can. Guys, my goal on these live streams is simple. That is to provide you with lessons and education that are going to help you to become a better trader. But why should you listen to anything I share with you on here? Gang, I started my career working for a hedge fund in New York City. It's my very first job right out of college. Then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession, the housing market crisis, stock market crash. But during that time, I actually went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. But before that was even possible, before they even let me touch $1 of their money, I first had to go through an intensive educational training program. I had access to some of the top trading tools available on the market, and I was part of a community of like-minded traders, and that is exactly what the True Trading Group platform is based on here today. Now, we're going to start this live stream off, guys, with a 20-minute Q&A session. We're going to give some time for people to log on. Then I'm going to break down all things meme stocks, specifically AMC, BBIG, CEI, CLOV, HIPO. I'm going to talk to you guys tonight about all of the meme stocks. Meme stocks are getting a lot of action right now in the social media realms. Okay, some pretty active, high volume days for a lot of those different stocks. We're going to talk about them all. We're going to break them down, which ones are good to buy, which ones are good to sell. And then I'm also going to tell you guys about a brand new swing trade that I entered here today. Then last but not least, I will be walking you through the entire THD platform and show you exactly what True Trading Group has to offer. What do you actually get when you join the THD family? I'll show you guys that later on the live stream. All right. Now, listen up, listen good, guys. We're about to start that Q&A session in just a minute. You've got myself, a trader with 17 years of experience, literally telling you, hey, ask me anything. I'm here to help. Do not be shy. Do not be embarrassed. There's no such thing as a stupid question. The only thing stupid is not asking a question that you have. So without any further ado, folks, start typing your questions in chat right now, and let's go ahead and begin that Q&A. Guys, listen, I mean, seriously, before we even take my first question, listen, guys, I come on every single night on these live streams and I read you guys that opening intro script. All of it is true. All of it is true, but you read this over and over, it begins to feel disingenuous. You know what you should listen. You know what? You should listen to me because I created a premium product and community with my partner, Adam, that is responsible for helping thousands and thousands of people better their lives. Guys, that is why you should be listening to what we share with you guys on these live streams, because the education and the experience that our members are receiving is actually helping to change and better improve their lives. And guys, don't be shy. Fire away. Type your questions right in chat. We're going to take some questions, allow for some people to log on before we get into all things meme stock. I'm going to cover all the meme stocks with you guys here today. What is your outlook for KPLT? KPLT, I'll pull up a chart real quick. Okay. KPLT has major resistance in front of $8. Okay. It's like 775 to 785, somewhere up in that range is a major level of resistance on KPLT. You can see it was previously a little double bottom support from the end of July. That is now also this blue line, which is your 50-day moving average. Okay, this is heavy resistance. Heavy resistance. If this level gets broken, I think you have a clean shot to fill the gap that takes you up to around 975. This is the gap. Okay, this right here is your gap. Okay, if we are able to break above this resistance level, then you're talking about, I think, a pretty easy run to fill this gap right around 975, and that'll also put you right at your 100-day moving average as well, which is this purple line on my screen. The stock has had a very busy last week of trading. This was a $3 stock last week. It's now rallied itself all the way up, went all the way to that 785 level, and today had a nice little inside day. This little inside consolidation day. I'm taking a look at this level that I want to point out to you guys right here, which was right around $6, which was this previous level of resistance. Okay, and now look to see, do we consolidate in this range? This new range right now, this new channel for KPLT is going to put you at support just under 6, about 585 to 590, and then resistance will put you just under 8, 775, 785. Okay, and that's going to be your new channel. Okay, that resistance level, this support level. Today, just a nice little inside consolidation day, a very low volume day in comparison to what we saw on Friday. So my thoughts is that KPLT with a consolidation day, an inside day today, while the stock takes a little bit of a breather, and now this still remains firmly on watch, because I believe if KPLT, which does have a pretty nice short position on it, if this gets over $8, I think it's a straight shot to 975. Okay, so still remains on watch, this KPLT. Those are the levels that you're going to want to be paying attention to. What causes the price of an option contract to continue to drop even though the stock is trading above the strike price? It's called time decay. Okay, it's called time decay. So options are, the price of an option is made up of two different things: intrinsic value and extrinsic value. Everyone that is interested in trading options, do not forget that on September 11th, Saturday, from 9 a.m. Eastern until 5 p.m. Eastern, we are hosting Options Palooza. Options Palooza is an all-day training workshop about options trading. It is going to be head up and led by our two top pro option traders, that is Momin and Chris. Okay, they are going to be hosting that workshop. They're going to go over all things options with you. Okay, Chris has been trading options for over 20 years. Okay, so they're going to be going over basic call and put buying, selecting strike price and expiration date, risk management, position size, and then they're going to talk about some more advanced stuff like straddles, strangles, credit spreads, debit spreads, selling options for income, selling covered calls. They're going to get into all things options, from very beginner basics all the way up to extreme advanced. So this is a members only event. You must be a TTG member in order to attend this event. It is free for TTG members. Okay, it is free for TTG members. You don't have to pay $1 for it. It is all included with your membership, but it is for TTG members only. Anyone that is interested in options, this is an absolute must-attend event. I think everyone should learn how to trade options. I think options are a fantastic way for people to get leverage and trade things that they may not necessarily have the capital to trade. Like, you may not have the capital to trade shares of Apple, Facebook, Microsoft, Boeing, okay, AMC, Chipotle, Tesla, right, GameStop. You might not have the capital, NVAX, right? You might not have the capital to buy shares of those companies, but you could trade the options. So fantastic tool, especially for those that have small accounts, but just a fantastic tool for traders of all levels. Learning how to trade options, really diversify and give you access to opportunities that you may not have had access to before. So I think it's an absolute must attend. Again, September 11th from 9 to 5 Eastern. Definitely make sure you guys attend. It will be recorded and then loaded up into the video library once the session is over. It's totally free. Again, but you have to be a member of True Trading Group. So let me explain, Wendy, why the option the price of the option goes down. There are two different values that make up the price of an option: intrinsic value and extrinsic value. Extrinsic value, which is another name, another common name for that, is time value. It's a little difficult to say extrinsic. So time value is another name for it. What that is the amount of time that an option has until expiration is represented by a value. All right. So let's say an option has $2 worth of extrinsic or time value if the option expires, let's say, in 3 weeks. But every single day that goes by, every minute that goes by, every hour that goes by, that extrinsic or time value starts to decrease until eventually, at the time of expiration, there is zero time value and zero extrinsic value. Same thing. Time value, extrinsic value are the same thing. There is zero value left. The only thing left is intrinsic value. What is intrinsic value? Intrinsic value is how far in the money is the option. So that's going to be how far above the strike price if it is a call option, or how far below the strike price if it is a put option. That will determine how far in the money the option contract is. So let's say you have a $100 strike call option. If the stock is trading at 102, then that is going to have $2 of intrinsic value if it's a call option with a $100 strike and the stock's trading at 102. That's $2 of intrinsic value. On the flip side, if it's a $100 strike put option and the stock is at $97, then that option will have $3 of intrinsic value because it is $3 below the strike price of a put option. So again, intrinsic value is how far above the strike price for a call option is the stock trading at, or how far below the strike price of a put option is the stock trading at. So at expiration, an option will only be worth its intrinsic value. Okay? So that time value or extrinsic value has a value early on, but as it gets closer to its expiration date, that value diminishes until eventually it gets down to zero. That is why the price of your option contract is still going down, even though the stock is above the strike price, or maybe in this case, it's not necessarily moving higher. It's just above the strike price. And if it's just going sideways, the value of those options will still go down while the stock is above the strike price. When looking at gaps, when do you consider the body of the candle over the wicks? I mean, listen, I don't necessarily, there's not a right answer here. I get this question so many times from people when it comes to gaps, when it comes to supports, resistance levels. I'll explain this multiple ways. First, let me just, for those that don't understand what a gap is. A gap is if a stock opens for trade above or below the price that it closed at the day prior. So let's say a stock closes at $10, and then the next day it opens at $11.50. That is going to be a gap from $11.50 down to $10. Okay, that is a gap. Now, when you're looking at gaps, okay, what is Elisa? When you're looking at gaps, because the gap itself is based on an opening price and a closing price, okay, you have to be understanding that the wick itself may not be in play for a gap fill, okay? A wick is not going to be a gap fill. Now, that doesn't mean you ignore wicks, because they're still potential areas of resistance or support. So when you're looking at a daily chart, and I'll just give you an example. Let me just pull up a chart real quick. I had KPLT up before. That's a gap. Let's actually just pull it up just so I can show you let me delete all this. Okay, because remember what I said to you, this is a gap, right? There's a gap. So you can see that on August 9th, KPLT closed at $9.73. But then on August 10th, it opened at $5.81. That creates this big gap. But now remember, what is a gap? A gap is from the closing price to the opening price. So the low of this, so let's zoom in even further. Okay. As we zoom in here further, you see that there's a little tail here. There's a little wick. Okay. That wick is $9.32. That's the low of the day. Well, the low of the day is not the gap. The gap is where this stock closed the previous day. So it closed at $9.73. So in order to fill the gap, the stock has to go back to $9.73. That will fill this gap. If it goes to $9.32 and then does not go any further, that is not a complete gap fill. Now, you don't just ignore the low or that wick because it's still a potential area of support or resistance, being the fact that it's the low of the day in this case, or in other cases, the high of the day, depending on the chart pattern that you're looking at. But the gap fill itself is going to be from closing price to opening price, which will be identified by the body of the candle rather than the wick itself. I hope that helps answer your question. Do I think Amazon will fill the gap this week? I actually have not looked at Amazon yet this week. Let's pull it up and take a look. Let's take a gander. Oof. About $80 to go. About $80 to go. Do I think Amazon fills the gap this week? I think we closed the gap this week. I think we might fall a little short. I think maybe Amazon might get into the gap, but I don't necessarily know if we close it. Amazon has really underperformed large cap tech over the last month. It's really underperformed ever since you had that earnings miss. It's really underperformed the rest of tech. You can see that Amazon is nowhere near its all-time high, but the NASDAQ today actually put in a new all-time high. Okay, a new all-time high on the NASDAQ, a new closing high on the NASDAQ. Apple, new all-time highs. You have Google sitting up there right near all-time highs. Microsoft's a little bit below it. Facebook sitting up right here, guys, right around all-time highs. And like you said, Amazon significantly lower. So this has really underperformed the rest of big tech and your FANG names. You can even take a look at Netflix, which has kind of fallen out of love from the FANG names, but Netflix all-time high as well. So, when you look at your FANG names and your large big cap tech names, Amazon has really underperformed. And that's the only reason why I'm not too sure if we get a gap fill on Amazon here this week. Is it possible? Absolutely. Amazon can fill the gap by Thursday. If we continue to just surge higher and the NASDAQ continues to rally, it's definitely possible. But if you like the idea of being long tech, there's stronger tech names out there. Facebook, Microsoft, Google, Apple, Netflix, all significantly stronger than Amazon. So I don't necessarily think we fill that gap. Brother, you just got yourself a subscriber. Nice, Matthew. I like it, brother. This is really cool, and I'm going to have to check out your community now. Been seeing your videos all over, but never seen a live stream. You're awesome. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the TT live stream. I welcome and encourage you guys to check out the TTG family and the TTG community. Thanks for joining us. Jim Dandy, did you ever doubt yourself when you first started trading? Did you ever go to your mentor and tell him or her that you were doubting yourself? Absolutely. Absolutely. Every single trader that I know at some point doubted themselves. It's normal because every single trader that I know has gone through hard times. Every trader that I know has encountered hurdles throughout their trading career that they really had to work at to overcome. I don't know a single trader that just started trading and has just been a steady escalator type climb for their entire career. I don't know a single person that has had that type of experience. I've been, the beginning of my career goes back to, around 17 years ago at this point, when I first started trading. And then, like I said, my very first job was at the fund right out of college, my first job out of college, and that was 2007. But there's been plenty of times, between now and then that I doubted myself and didn't know if I was going to be able to make it. And I think that, this is one of the reasons why it's so important for you to be part of a community that actually truly gives a shit whether you guys succeed or fail, because trading is a very lonely profession. You are the ultimate entrepreneur. Your success and failure rests solely on your shoulders and your shoulders alone. There's no limit to how much money you can make or how successful you can become. You want to make $1 million a year? Cool. It's possible. It's possible. Why not? It's possible. There's no limit to your salary or limit to the amount of promotions that you can get. It's possible. Get better, you'll make more money. And that's literally trade. Get better, you'll make more money. Get better, you'll make more. Get better again, you'll make more. There's no limit to your upside. But this is the reason why I think it's so important to be part of a community, because everybody has gone through it. No matter where you are in your journey and your career, there's somebody else that was once in the exact same position that you were in now, and they've overcome it. They've gotten better. They've gotten bigger. Every single person. Even where I am now today, there's somebody else that was once where I am now today, and they've gotten better and they've gotten bigger. Where you are today, there's somebody else that was where you were that's gotten bigger, that's gotten better. And I think that, a trading career can be an emotional roller coaster, and it's very important to have family to rely on. And that's why I say when you join True Trading Good, welcome to the family, because our members, and it doesn't stop with me and the TTG moderators, the family atmosphere that we share with all of our members. And True Trading Group now, we're just over, I believe, 7,400 members strong. That guidance, that mentorship, that support does not stop with the moderators and myself. That flows all the way down to every single True Trading Group member that we have. Our members genuinely care about each other. Our moderators care about our members care about our moderators, and everything in between. And that's what being part of a family is all about, to be able to go to people, to be able to get some guidance, get some mentorship, have some questions answered, throw ideas off of one another. Glenny's the creepy uncle. Oh, Glenny. Oh. For those that don't know Glenny Trades, that is it's one of our TTG moderators. Glenny's an actual financial professional, guys, with about 30 years of professional experience in financial markets. And he is one of our TTG Pro Trader moderators. And that is him actually commenting, saying, Glenny is the creepy uncle. But so that's why I think it's so important to be part of a community like TTG, or even if you're not a part of TTG, it's your loss if you're not. But even if you're not, being part of a community of people that really genuinely care about one another is important in your trading career. And I think that it goes a long way to have that mentorship, because I'll tell you what, if I wasn't part of a community of like-minded traders and I was working at the fund, I wouldn't be the trader that I am today. I wouldn't be where I am today. I had my boss, who was my mentor, who was a senior partner at the fund. Then I also had other traders that were more experienced than me that I really looked up to, people that I looked up to, that I learned from. Whoever changed their name to Bikini Wax Glenny TV chat wins the prize this week. I didn't even see that. I didn't see a Bikini Wax Glenny in chat today. I must have missed that username. I didn't see it. Now I'm upset that I didn't say, now I'm going to look for it tomorrow. I'm going to look for it tomorrow. But yeah, so that's really all I wanted to kind of say there. The importance of family, guys, and the importance of being part of a group that truly cares. When's the last time you increased your risk per trade? So actually what I do, Alex, is I actually increase my risk per trade as I get hot. So where I am now, where I'm at now with my career and with my risk per trade, I say the last time that I increased my risk per trade was probably, let's say this is 2020. I'd say it was probably like the beginning of 2020. I bumped it up maybe a little bit, like 2019 to 2020. I bumped it up a little bit. I'm at a point now though where I'm very comfortable with my current risk tolerance. I don't know, if I'm going to be moving it much higher from kind of where I'm at right now. Not to say ever, because obviously I will be increasing my size. But what I do now is I actually start to increase my risk per trade when I get hot. This is something that I don't recommend inexperienced traders do. Inexperienced traders or novice traders, I suggest you just kind of keep your risk tolerance exactly the same. That was good. That was quick. But with experienced traders, I teach experienced traders. So like our experienced TTD members, I tell them, like, when you get hot, you push. When you're an experienced trader, if you get hot, you push. And that's what I do. I start to increase my risk. I bump my risk up by about 25%, when I start to get hot, and then I'll push it, about to as high as like 40 to 50% above my actual risk tolerance per trade is where I start to kind of settle out. And that's kind of going to be my max. And then, I'll take a couple of hits with that much bigger size, and then that ends my hot streak. And then that will bring me back down to my regular risk tolerance. But it's kind of like pressing when you're playing craps, or pressing your bet when you're playing blackjack. When you start to get on a hot streak, like with craps, you're taught to press your bet and ride that hot streak and start to push. And that's what I do when I'm really hot. And I'll usually take about 1 week to say to myself, okay, I'm hot, I'm on fire, I can't miss. Everything I'm touching, I'm right on. The market's giving me tremendous follow through. So after I see about a week of that, maybe like 4 or 5 trading days of that, that's when I start to push and I start to bump my risk up. And I'll ride that as long as I can. As long as that hot streak's going, I'll ride that until I get, I will get hit. And I know that because most of my hot streaks will end with like a pretty crappy day, a pretty bad day, because with that much bigger size now, 2 or 3 losses, I'm getting hit. I take 2 or 3 losses in a single day. And typically that's what I tend to see. It's like I'll have some of my worst days throughout the year will occur actually at the end of a really good hot streak. And that's because I press until you crap out, which is, anyone that plays craps, you understand, you understand the reference. Next question. People make money with your signals. Yes, absolutely. But more importantly, people make money learning to fish and to stand on their own 2 feet. Okay. Yes, people make money off of my trade alerts. Yes, people make money off of the other pro trader moderators, their trade alerts. But again, more importantly, people are making money by learning the education that we are providing to them, learning to fish and to stand on their own 2 feet. And if you don't believe me, watch this. Ali and anybody else that has the exact same question. My TTG members, if you are a member of True Trading Group, if you are making money and you are becoming a better trader, I want you to type the number 1 in chat right now. Ali, don't take my word for it, brother. Just look at how many number 1s are about to fly through on the side of the screen right now. All these number 1s that are coming through chat right now, these are TTG members that are making money and that are becoming better traders because of the education they're receiving at your training group. They're learning how to stand on their own 2 feet. They're learning how to become self-sufficient traders. They are learning how to implement the same teachings and strategies and styles that I learned when I worked at a fund in New York. You have to understand that when you join True Training Group, you're not just paying to get my trade alerts. I'm not just sitting here saying, I am the greatest trader this world has ever seen, and I will charge you to get all of my alerts. That is not what True Training Group is all about. True Training Group is all about, yes, you want to follow my alerts? Go for it. Let's do it. Let's make money together. Okay? Because I'm actually live on the microphone every day in chat. Every day in chat, I'm on the microphone talking to you like I'm talking to you now. I literally will sit on the microphone and talk like I'm talking now. And I tell everybody when I'm going to enter a trade. I tell them, okay, when I'm going to enter that trade before I actually do it. So I come on the microphone and I tell everybody, okay, guys, all right, $15 support. I'm looking for a pullback. I'm going to try to be long 15.25, 15.20. My stop loss will be around 14.40. I'm taking profits off at 16, 16.50, and 17.25. And I'll say that before I even enter the trade. I tell people exactly what I'm going to do. So it's very easy to follow my trades if you want. There's also 7 other professional traders that are moderators inside of True Training Group that have their own styles, their own strategies. They trade their own things, and you can follow along with those moderators as well. We day trade, we swing trade, we trade small caps, mid caps, large caps, we trade stocks, we trade options, we trade crypto, we trade every single type of security that you guys could probably imagine with all of the different types of moderators and professional traders that we have kind of leading the pack. Okay, so there literally is something for everybody in True Training Group, and you could follow along with all of my trades if you would like, but the real benefit to True Training Group is getting an education, the same education that I received when I worked at the fund in New York that taught me what it is that I know today. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I was taught by other professional traders that are far better traders than I am. They're the ones that taught me how to become the trader that I am here now today, and I'm teaching that same education to the members of True Training Group. And learning that education is what really will help make the difference. You learning how to fish for yourself, you learning how to stand on your own 2 feet. That is our goal in True Training Group. Our goal is for people to actually be able to identify their own opportunities, to be able to have the confidence because they're educated enough to recognize an opportunity when they see it and pull the trigger on that opportunity when that opportunity presents itself, with or without a moderator calling out a trade alert. I don't want you guys to only make money when a moderator calls out a trade alert, because you will realize your true potential when you start taking your own trade ideas. And that is the truth. You ask any successful trader out there, they got to where they are not because they're following other people's trades. Okay, like when you take a look at Chris Toner, right? Chris Toner, for example, very successful options trader. He is not a successful options trader because all he does is wait for me to send out a trade alert and he just follows on and piggybacks all of my trades. No, Chris Toner identifies his own setups. He's been trading options for over 20 years, and he's a very successful trader trading his own ideas. Okay. So when you have, traders that reach their full potential, it is not copycatting someone else. Yes, you want to learn. You want to, take a trade with me? Of course, let's do it. We all trade together on a lot of different things a lot of times too. Some of the moderators also, we get behind the same trade sometimes if we both see the same thing and we'd like to set up together. That happens frequently also. But that's what being part of True Training Group is really all about. So I hope that answers your question, Ali, with the amount of number 1s that you saw come through chat. It feels more gratifying too when you find that. Oh, hell yeah. It feels more gratifying when you find and execute your own successful trades. Absolutely. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. Looks like you are the greatest trader. Look at the support you got from your team. I'm impressed. I'm not the greatest trader. Listen, I'm a damn good trader. I'm not the greatest. Far from it. but I do have the greatest family and the greatest team that I trade with, and that's the God's honest truth. I've got the best team and I've got the best family, the greatest team, the greatest family, and that is the truth. I'm very close to pulling the trigger and joining the group, but my hesitancy is I'm a complete beginner and novice. Can I honestly build up? Oh my God, absolutely. Absolutely, Brandon. Absolutely. Okay, Brandon. So one thing that you have to understand is that there are a lot of TTG members that when they first joined, they knew absolutely literally nothing. They've never traded a stock a day in their life when they first joined. True Trading Group is for everyone, regardless of your experience level, because all of our courses are separated between beginner and foundation courses. So if you never traded before and you're a complete beginner, you start there. Then there's also an entire section of advanced courses. If you're an experienced trader and you're a seasoned trader, you start there. You don't have to go through obviously the beginner and the found. You know, if you're already a profitable trader and you're just looking to take your trade to the next level, you start at the advanced courses. All of the courses are included free with your membership. You don't have to pay extra for any of the courses. You get access to every single course when you join True Trading Group's annual membership. You do not have to ever pay more for courses. There are no VIP or pro courses that cost more money. All of our courses are included: the beginner, the advanced, options, trader psychology, swing trading, crypto, you name it. Literally every course we have is included with your membership. You do not have to pay extra for any special courses. Okay. And like I said, so many of our members never traded a stock a day in their life before they joined True Trading Group. And here, watch, Brandon. And when you guys have questions like this, I always feel that it is better for me to actually ask members themselves. Let members answer these questions for you. So here, just like I had the members answer the question for Ali, I'll have members answer your question as well. My TTG members, do me a favor. If you did not know a single thing when you first joined True Trading Group, but now you're making money, type the number 1 in chat. Okay. Now, again, type the number 1 only if when you first joined, you knew nothing and now you're making money. Type the number 1 in chat. Now, again, Brandon and anybody else that has that same concern, just watch the amount of number 1s that come through the side of the screen, because these are TTG members that literally when they first joined had no clue what they were doing. And now they're making money with True Trading Group. And that's the power of education. That's honestly what it is. You know, there's nothing special about me or these people that are typing the number 1 in chat. I mean, I think we're all special, but there's nothing special. You know, it's just most people that, you know, can understand technical analysis if they're taught it properly. And that's all we're doing here. I'm just teaching you guys the same stuff that I was taught when I worked at the fund in New York. And that's why so many of these people are typing the number 1 here in chat right now. Thanks, Mike. Just from your streams, I have gotten a lot better. Awesome. I've grown my account from 200 to 8. No, yes, from 200 to 800 in a month from watching your live streams. That's incredible. Can't wait to get my membership. No more credit cards to pay off. One more credit card to pay off. Absolutely excellent. Great job, Bogey. Way to go. Imagine what will happen now as a full member of True Trading Group. So you're actually able to just take the golden nuggets and the free lessons of education that I provide on these live streams, and you were able to turn $200 into $800 in just 1 month. What I share on these live streams with you is a fraction of the education that you get as a member of True Trading Group. It's 10%, you know, of the iceberg. I mean, you're literally seeing the tip of the iceberg, and then you have this massive, this massive piece of ice beneath the surface. And you're already having a positive impact on your trading and on your P&L just from the live streams. And that is incredible. That is my goal. My goal in these live streams is to provide you guys with real education, real lessons, that professional education that you can use in your own trading to help you guys become better. And if you're having success just from the live streams, imagine when you become a full-time member. Congratulations. Good for you. Brandon asks, follow-up question. My other question is, I have a full-time job. How and will I be able to do both? Both as in work my job and also trade. Thanks so much for the response. And I'm blown away by the people that seem to be making money. Okay, well, Brandon, you're going to be even more blown away. they're going to be even more blown away because once again, the question that you have, instead of me answering it, I will let my teaching members answer it. It's important for me to state that there are a lot of different types of trading styles and trading strategies, which is why we have 7 other professional trader moderators in True Trading Group that focus on different types of trading styles like swing trading versus day trading. Okay. High volatility trades versus low volatility trades is another, right? It's important for you, depending on what you do for a living and the amount of time that you can dedicate towards trading, that you understand and have exposure to these different styles of trading so you know which one you can implement that can work best for you. The majority of our members do have full-time jobs. And we also do have a mobile app that I want to make sure you are all aware of. We have a mobile app. It's downloadable on iPhone and Android that even if you're not in front of your computer screen, you can still be logged into our chat room. You can still actually see the screen share on the mobile device. And most importantly, you can listen to the audio analysis as well and get real-time push notifications through the app. Whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade, you get a push notification in real time. So you'll always be aware of what we are doing inside of True Trading Group. That's a huge component of how our members are able to make money while working full-time jobs. But nonetheless, they're making money while working a full-time job. And again, to answer your question, I'll have members respond. So let's do this instead. Guys, my TeachD members, if you are making money while working a full-time job, do me a favor, type the letter I and then comment what you do for a living. What's your profession? Okay, so again, if you're making money while working a full-time job, type the letter I and then comment, what do you do for a living? What is your profession? So Brandon and anybody else that has this question, again, I think it's always best when you have these types of questions. It's better for my members to answer this question for you. You get to answer, you get to get questions from your peers. So let's see, we got insurance, physical therapist, nursing. I'm a buyer manager at a tobacconist. I like you, Mike. I like you too. Inside joke again for my teaching members. Pastor, golf course landscaper, an HVAC contractor, advertising sales, IT network administrator, full-time job working 12 to 14 hours a day, property management, and a golf junkie. I am also a golf junkie. I'm jealous. I wish I can golf more. A teacher, software tester, letter carrier, school janitor, heavy equipment operator, law enforcement, business owner, male gigolo. Hope you're staying busy. A test engineering supervisor, construction, graphic designer, event marketing, fleet manager, IT, nurse, crane operator, a full-time baker, a shop foreman, food and beverage manager, real estate, geologist, okay, dental lab owner, tech. You guys get the point. Car hauler, school bus driver, dentist, truck driver, accountant, pastry chef. You see it there. Okay. I don't need to keep reading, but you guys get the point. Brandon, anybody else that has that question about working a full-time job, I hope this was helpful. Like I said, I think it's always best when you have questions like that for me to actually ask members themselves. So hopefully that was helpful. Oh, okay. All right, guys, that just about does. That just about wraps up. That just about wraps up our Q&A. That was a good one. That was a really good Q&A session. You guys asked some really great questions. Listen, for those of you that are not members of True Trading Group, if I did not get to your question, don't worry about it. We do this 6 nights a week. Just make sure you click the subscribe button and the notification bell icon. Make sure you never miss out on any one of these live streams. Remember, True Trading Group is the highest rated and fastest growing premium educational platform that's all about results, because results matter. We literally help people reach their goals and become consistent profitable traders by combining top-notch education, premium tools from companies like TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas, and more. We are a community of traders that all share the same goal, and that's to learn, trade, and profit together. Folks, if you've been watching our live streams for a while, you know that we've been moving the price of our membership up steadily as we move it back over to over $2,000. Okay. Every single day, we've been moving the price of our membership up by a couple of bucks each and every single day, because we continue to add new features, new resources, new tools to the TeachD platform. So I want to make sure you guys, I want to make sure you guys understand that. And because the price of our membership is normally $2,212, but from now until midnight tonight, okay, you can actually save 42%. Brings the membership all the way down to just $1,282. and the next 17 people to use the coupon code TTG121 will get themselves a brand new free laptop. All we have is 17. 17's left. That's all we've got. We had 30 last night. We are down to 17. This is it. Okay, we do not have any more laptops after this. We were able to get 30 yesterday, and that was it. I told you guys yesterday we had 30. That's all we got left. We have 17 of those 30 remaining. Okay, so but a couple of those laptops were spoken for last night. We have 17 of them left. So you just have to use the coupon code TTG121. You'll get a 42% discount on the price of your membership, and you'll also get a brand new free laptop. We also do cover the shipping cost. We ship from anywhere in the world. We have members literally in all corners of the globe. We have members in Japan, Philippines, the Netherlands, UK, Italy, Spain, Mexico, Brazil, Canada. We literally have members all over the world. So as long as DHL goes to your country, we will get you a brand new free laptop. It's totally free. Like I said, we even do cover the shipping costs. And that's it, guys. That's it. We have 17. That's it. The next 17 people to use coupon code TTG121 will get a free laptop. That's it. We've got no more after that. Think of Netflix as think of True Trading Group as the Netflix of trading communities, because you pay one price, you get access to the core of everything that we have to offer for the entire year. With your annual TTG membership, you get access to all of our courses. It's the beginner courses, advanced courses, every single course we have. You guys get that included with your membership. You also get our Benzinga real-time news feed. You get our Quote Media's full book level 2, so you can see all the market makers inside level 2. You get TradingView's premium charting software. You get ETNA's trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you've learned in the courses. It's the same simulator that's used at California State University, Fullerton, University of Wisconsin, Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, Illinois Tech. You also get to use our Trade Idea Scanner, which shows you stocks making new highs, new lows, have a surge in volume, broken down between small cap, mid cap, large cap. So no matter what you trade, we can make sure that you are focused on the stocks, the hottest stocks during the day. You also get our proprietary scanner that we are actually able to share with you all of our settings. You can save your own scanner settings, and you can listen and follow along real time as our moderators will share our real-time scanner settings with you. You also get access to our social sentiment scanner. You also get access to our trading chat room, where the moderators and I share our screen with you. We're live on the microphone calling out trades. We're there with you the whole day from pre-market till after hours. We're not gone after 2 hours. You can also send us private messages and DMs, ask the moderators questions during the day. We're currently sporting well over an 80% win rate in chat, which means well over 80% of the time that a moderator calls out a trade into Trading Group, it is a profitable one. We also do live workshops and webinars. Don't forget, September 11th from 9 to 5 Eastern, Options Palooza, hosted by 2 of our top pro option traders. We do one-on-one mentor sessions with lifetime members. We use small private study groups to help speed up that learning curve, get you some individualized attention with TTG moderators and some members to go over questions and topics that you're struggling with. We also do a lot of fun giveaways too. Set it on your calendars now, September 12th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern live right here on this YouTube channel. Myself, literally, and my partner Adam, co-founder of True Trading Group, we will be here giving away literally either a brand new Tesla or $30,000 cash. One lucky TTG member is going to get either a brand new Tesla or 30 grand. It's up to the winner. The winner chooses cash to the car. This is something fun we do with members. Every time TTG gets 300 new members, we give away a brand new Tesla or $30,000. And we're going to be doing that right here live Sunday, September 12th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Join us. Okay. Do not forget, set your reminders. So what does that essentially mean? Well, guys, here's the way it works. Use coupon code TTG121. Not only do you get the 42% discount, you get a brand new free laptop, you get to attend Options Palooza, and you get a chance to win 30 grand or a brand new Tesla on September 12th. You just have to use coupon code TTG121. After those 17 laptops are spoken for, that's it. They are gone. We've got no more. You'll know you're getting a laptop if you go to the checkout cart and you see a laptop in the checkout. That means you've got one of those 17. If you go to the checkout page and there is no laptop there, that means we have completely sold out. You actually have to enter coupon code TTG121 and then click apply code on the checkout page in order for you to get the 42% discount. And then last but certainly not least, anyone that uses that discount code here today, I also do offer money back guarantees with our membership because results matter. TTG is a results-driven community. I'm so confident in the platform, the education that we provide. You saw how many people typed the number 1 in chat. Those people are the reason why I am able to confidently offer you a money back guarantee without breaking a sweat. If all of our members were losing money, I wouldn't be able to offer you a money back guarantee. I'd be a complete fool if that was the case. So here's the deal. Anyone that goes through all our courses, passes our quizzes, and attends one private study group, that's all I ask from you. You got to give me a little bit of effort. You give me a little bit of effort, do those 3 things. If you still don't make back your membership fee, I'll literally give you guys all your money back. I'm not kidding. I'll give you a full refund. Go through all the courses, pass the quizzes, attend one private study group. If you do those 3 things and still do not make back $1,282, which is your membership fee right now, right here, tonight, if you don't make that back at least once during your membership, I'll give you a full refund. That is how much I stand behind the platform and the program at True Trading Group. The amount of people that you saw commenting before when I said type the number 1 if you're making money, that's the reason I'm able to do it. Over 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money, becoming better traders. Okay. So there you guys have it. All right. So again, just use coupon code TTG121 and you'll get that coupon code and the free laptop. All right. Whew. Okay. Let me take a quick little sip of water. I just got some water. Now, what I'd like to do here now is take things on over to the charts and go over some of the educational stuff that we're going to go over here today on this live stream. We're going to be talking about a couple of different things here today. So right now we're going to be talking about the meme stocks. I'm going to answer all of your questions regarding the meme stocks. Okay. We're going to answer all of your questions regarding the meme stocks. Okay. CLOV, BBIG, AMC, CEI, HIPO. We're going to talk about all these different stocks that I get a million questions from every single day. Stocks that are being very highly talked about on social media. And I want to walk you guys through. We're going to break down the charts and all of those. And then I will talk to you and I'll walk you through a new swing trade that I actually just entered today. And I'll tell you guys what that swing trade is. And I'll tell you guys what I think that stock is going to do over the next week or so, and tell you guys how I plan on profiting from it and how you can follow along with that trade as well. Okay, so let's pull up the charts, and we're going to go over the stocks one at a time. So let me pull up my charts real quick. All right, here we go. CLOV. We're going to talk about CLOV here first. Okay. Now, I used to own CLOV. Many months ago, and I sold CLOV literally right there. Right there is where I sold CLOV. I have not bought CLOV back since then. It's a good thing I have not. As you can see, the stock has gotten pulverized. Now, today, you get this high increase in volume that takes this stock back over all 3 of its major moving averages. These lines on my screen, the yellow line's your 200-day, the purple line's your 100-day. This blue line is your 50-day moving average. And you can see that this stock just broke through all 3 of those moving averages today with a very strong increase in volume as chatter continues to pick up for CLOV. CLOV is testing what is a key level of resistance. Okay, just over $11 is a key level of resistance. And I just drew a line across. I'm going to make this line bigger just so you guys can see it better. That white line on my screen is a major level of resistance for CLOV. Okay, it's like this 11, to 1150. Why is this an important level for CLOV? Because as you guys look back to the left, what you will notice is this previous little pivot support. And then you have this little gap down to create for us a little mini gap from the very early days of July that line up perfectly with this previous pivot support from mid-June. And as I go even further back to the left, you will see a previous level of resistance right there at the end of April. As I continue to go back further, you'll see a little previous level of support in early February, and then and the end of February, you can see that that became a level of resistance. Okay, so look at this, previous support, then it became resistance, You had the massive short squeeze. We pulled it all the way back. It became support. And then all of a sudden you had the gap down underneath it. And now where is our high of the day today? We come up just short of that resistance level. That level of resistance is going to be key. Okay, that level of resistance is going to be key. Now, CLOV still does have a pretty decent short position on this thing. Okay, your short position really got squeezed out of this when you had this big day right here. Your shorts really got squeezed on this. But ever since that squeeze, yes, more short sellers have stepped in and have been shorting the stock. However, the short position that's on the stock now is nowhere near as large as it was back here. Okay, nowhere near as it was back here. Okay, and you have to realize that and understand that with a lot of these different meme stocks. The same thing goes for AMC. And I'll talk to you guys about AMC in just a minute. But the short position on AMC is not as large as it once was. That same thing applies to CLOV. Okay, the same thing applies to CLOV. So now that we've kind of broken over this level, it's going to take some new longs to really step in on CLOV and break us through that 11, call it 1125 to 1150, that little area. It's going to take some oomph to get us through that. Now, once CLOV gets through that level, then I think you've got a chance to get all the way up over $14, $14.50 to $15, I think is going to be your next level. All right, that's going to be these previous pivot tops that you see right back here. All right, these little previous pivot tops that you see right back here, that'll be your next level of resistance if we can get through this 1125 area. Okay, it's 1125 area for CLV. Real big, strong day today. Let's see if the stock has enough juice to get through that 1125 area. Okay, you can see resistance after hours there as well. After hours, we were unable to break through that same level. Okay, that's the exact same level. We were unable to break through it. So look for tomorrow. If you get a gap up tomorrow, you're going to want to definitely look to see if today's high holds as support if you get a gap up tomorrow. Okay, a gap up tomorrow will be a good sign to help us gap above through that level. Anton, welcome to the TTG family. Everyone, welcome Antoine to the TTG family. We now only have 16 laptops up. Guys, literally, once these 16 laptops are gone, that's it. We've got no more. Okay, that'll be the last of our laptops. So you just have to use coupon code TTG121. You get the brand new free laptop, the 42% discount, and you will be able to attend Options Palooza September 11th, and you'll have a chance at winning $30,000 on September 12th. All right, just use coupon code TTG121. All right, so that's CLOV. All right, that's CLOV. Next, let's talk about HIPO. Okay, now, I'm not crazy about this HIPO. This is one of my least favorite of the meme stocks. All right, I'm not crazy about this HIPO. This stock has gotten absolutely pulverized. Pulverized. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 red days in a row. I'll say that again. 15 red days in a row. And now you're getting a little bounce. Okay, is little bounce. And everyone's calling for some type of short squeeze. Do not believe, out of all of the meme stocks, out of like AMC, BBIG, CEI, CLOV, I like HIPO the least. I like it the least. All right. I do not think this stock is just going to completely turn around and it's going to go right back up to where it came from. I don't believe that that is going to happen. So if anything, I would say that this is the one you pay the least amount of attention to. Mark, welcome. Everyone, welcome Mark. We now only have 15 laptops left. Everyone, welcome Mark. All right, welcome Mark. That's it, folks. Only 15 left. You got to use coupon code TTG121. All right, use coupon code TTG121. You get a brand new free laptop, the 42% discount. Okay. So not much else that I really want to say here about this HIPO. Maybe some support here around 550. You had this little bit of a double top right there. We just gapped above it. Maybe that's a level of support. I'm not crazy about it. You got to see what happens once this 50-day moving average comes into play as well. The stock really hasn't traded much before, so you don't really know how these moving averages are going to react once the stock gets there. They've never really been in play before. The stock's never really traded before until, since you have this huge sell-off. So you don't really know how these moving averages are going to react, if they're going to have a significant impact on the price action or not. That we do not know yet, but this is the least favorite of all of the meme stocks when I take a look at the charts, and that's going to be HIPO. Okay. Next, I'll go over CEI. CEI is a major social media pump all over Twitter. All over Twitter. All right. You can see when that really began. You can see the insane Sam. Everyone welcome Sam to the TGD family. We now only have 14 laptops left. Again, everyone welcome Sam. We have 14 laptops left. Again, just use coupon code TTG121. Brings the price all the way down to just $12.82, folks. You get a money back guarantee with that as well. Okay. So with regards to CEI, increasing volume these last couple of days as the stock begins to extend, but the stock is coming up to a very key area of resistance. All right, CEI is at a really serious point right now. And I'll break this down for you guys here. Okay, I'll break this down for you. CEI is right at, and again, I'll make this line bigger so you can see it. CEI is right at this level of resistance, all right, that as I go all the way back to the left, you'll see previous support at the beginning of March, right? Then you had a little bit of resistance there, end of March, beginning of April. And now we are right back to that level. Not only is there resistance there, but you're also sitting here looking at the dollar level. The $1 level is a psychological level. Jordan, everyone welcome Jordan to the TTG family. Everyone welcome Jordan. We now only have 13 laptops left. Guys, I'm telling you, once these laptops are gone, that's it. They are gone. We've got no more. All right. 13 laptops left. You just have to use the coupon code TTG121. All right. So this CEI, this $1 level, we tried to get above it today. We're unable to stay above it. We got to 104, right? You got to 104. There's that level of resistance. Look at the line that I drew. There's that line that I drew. Look at the resistance, and then you get the pullback. But the stock did not completely give up. The stock did not finish all the way down here and go red on the day. In fact, it actually kind of stuck its foot in the ground and had a pretty nice bounce back late in the day. I do not dislike what I'm seeing in CEI. I actually like CEI. Okay, I actually think CEI looks okay. We actually just got above the 200-day moving average. You got above the 200-day moving average. It was resistance on Friday. Now it's support. And we closed above it. I would continue to look for like that 90-cent area, the high 80s to low 90s. I'd look for that to continue to be support. If CEI is able to break above this dollar level, it does have room. And I like the fact that on today's action, we actually were able to kind of stick and we recovered. We bounced back. We did not give up that gap up today. You had a big gap up today, and it looked like right here, it looked like we were going to give it up, right? It looked like we were going to give it up. But we stuck our foot in the ground, reversed the course, and then bounced back and still closed above yesterday's highs. So that's actually a pretty decent sign. I like CEI a lot better than I do HIPO. Okay. So I'd say CEI and CLOV are pretty similar as far as the setup. All right, Melissa, everyone welcome Melissa. Everyone welcome Melissa. All right, everyone welcome Melissa. We now only have 12 laptops left. Everyone welcome Melissa. Use the coupon code TTG121. You guys get the 42% discount, a brand new laptop. Remember, we cover the shipping costs. You get a money back guarantee. You get to attend Options Palooza and you will have a chance at winning $30,000. All right, and you'll have a chance at winning $30,000 on September 12th. All right, so that's CEI. Okay, moving on from CEI, let's hit AMC. AMC has a very clean pattern right now. AMC has a very clean pattern right now. It's an ascending triangle. Okay, it's an ascending triangle on the daily chart. Okay, there you have it. Very clear resistance here at 48. Okay, very clear resistance here at 48. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 consecutive attempts at breaking over 48, 4 consecutive rejections at 48. Now, similar to CLOV, AMC has a much smaller short position than it did back here. A much smaller short position. Okay, a lot of that short position got squeezed out of this when the stock went to 70. Now, there still is a short on it. It's nowhere near as big as it was. AMC's got to get over 48. If it gets over 48, it probably goes right to 51 to 52. Okay, it probably goes right to 51 to 52 if we get through 48. And then you're going to be dealing with your major level of support that was back in early June. That then becomes your next key resistance level. So here are your levels of resistance on AMC. Okay, here's your levels of resistance on AMC. 48, very clear, very obvious. Then this becomes your next area of resistance once AMC breaks through this level. Okay, I would not be surprised to see AMC pull back tomorrow and recharge its batteries one more time. Okay, I would not be surprised to see it pull back and recharge its batteries, maybe pull back to 46 tomorrow, and then blast through 48 and then make a move up there towards 51. So that's what I'm looking at there on AMC. On the watch list today, one of our moderators, actually, Jessica, traded AMC today, caught a really nice gain from 46 up to 48. It was a nice little trade. But I think that there could be some more opportunities here, a nice little increase in volume today. You're going to need bigger volume than what you saw today, though, in order to get through this level. You're going to want to see like 200 million share candles, 150 to 200 million share candles on AMC to break through this level and then really start to extend to get through that resistance. There's going to be so much resistance in the low 50s. It's insane. There will be so much resistance when we get to that point that it's going to require a lot of volume to get through it. So keep your eyes on the volume on the daily chart. We finally got an increase in volume today after the stock was continuously decreasing. See if you can start to get more of that. See if you can start to get some increasing volume now. Okay, that's AMC. I like AMC. All right, this is actually on my watch list for tomorrow. All right. And then last but certainly not least, BBIG, which has gone absolutely crazy after hours. Absolutely crazy after hours short squeeze. Okay, again, another stock after the market closes starts to rally. Okay, starts to rally. Now this is BBIG. Okay. This thing got volume today out of nowhere, right at 3 o'clock. Got volume out of nowhere. I saw a bunch of people pushing this thing on Twitter. And then now that has ignited a short squeeze. There is still a nice short position on BBIG. The stock is still very heavily shorted. And we are coming up to the last level of resistance. Okay, 1150 is your last level of resistance on BBIG. Okay, this is your previous all-time high all the way back there from 2018. And as I pan this in, that is this previous high from September 1st. And now that is also the high after hours, which does not really necessarily count. So you're going to really want to focus on where this stock is tomorrow rather than where it is right now today, because, you know, pre-market sessions are not as important, are not as important as once the markets actually open. Martine, everyone welcome Martine. That means we're now down to only 11 laptops, guys. That's it. We only have 11 laptops left. You've got to use coupon code TTG121. You got to use that coupon code. That's going to get you guys the free laptop, the 42% discount, and it'll get you able to attend Options Palooza, get you the money back guarantee, and you'll have a chance at winning the brand new Tesla. Bruce, now here's another one. Bruce, welcome Bruce. Everyone welcome Bruce to the family. 10 laptops left, guys. That's it. 10 laptops left. I told you that's it. These laptops are going to start to go now. Now everyone's starting to get nervous. Everyone's like, no, laptop. There's only 10 left, guys. That's it. That's all we got. We're not going to be able to get more.
Hey, Mike, real quick.
What's that?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, real quick. Explain who my camera's down. Explain who the voice is that they're hearing right now.
Guys, the voice that you are hearing right now is Adam. Adam is my partner and co-founder in True Trading Group. He is the man behind the curtain, literally. All right, his camera is not working, but that is the voice you are hearing portraying from the skies.
All right, so hang on. Let me see if I can actually turn on my camera. Let's see. Nope. 1 second.
Yes.
Hey, Minna. Give Adam 1 second, guys. Adam is getting his.
There we go.
Set up. There he is.
Hi.
Hey,
And
Minna.
This is Minna.
They know me.
They know you?
They know me. Tell him, Minna. Tell him you're kind of a big deal.
I'm 7 years old, and I'm going to call you straight tomorrow.
I can't wait.
So I did just want to say that normally we come on and Minna, sit down. Normally we come on and we give a certain amount of laptops and we say, hey, we have X amount of laptops left. Once they're gone, they're gone. And we've been really fortunate. Once these laptops are gone, we're done. Until the chip shortage kind of goes back to some sort of normal production, or we don't have to wheel and deal for hours and hours a day. Please stop. Then we'll go back to it. But True Trading Group on its own is worth way more than what we're charging, especially with or without 5 laptops attached to it. So that is going to be it for the laptops after these are gone. All right. So that's it. I just wanted people to hear it from me because I'm the one that's been getting them every day.
What were you getting?
Laptops for everyone in the world.
I want a laptop.
I'm all out. I'm fresh out of laptops.
I'm a person in the world.
You are a person in the world.
This is true, but daddy's fresh out of laptops. Sit down.
You said Mike, you said there was 10 laptops left.
This is true, Minna. There are 10. Yes, there are 10 left. That is it. There's only 10 of them left. That's it.
Give me
maybe
one.
9. It might be 9. Minna may have just taken one.
You want one? Sign up for a True Trading Group member.
Give me the password to my computer first.
Minna, we'll give you a family discount. I promise.
I'll give you 50% off. Yeah.
Okay, so I will pay you $20 for it?
How many Robux?
Yeah, Minna's gonna pay her subscription in Robux.
I'm gonna give her 1,000, and you have to give me.
All right, bye.
Yeah, so guys, True Trading Group is now accepting Robux as a form of payment. No, I'm only kidding. That's not true. Anyone that has children understands what Robux actually are, even though I don't have children. I have nieces. And they have tons of Robux. Lots and lots of Robux. Believe me, I know this. Okay? So, where was I? What was I talking about? BBIG. Okay. This resistance level that we have up here, guys, this 1150, this is huge. This is huge for BBIG. This is absolutely huge. If we can get through this level, which I think we may go up there and test it tomorrow, this is going to be big. You will be up to all-time highs on BBIG if we get through that area. Okay, so once you get through like 1160, what's this actual high is 1190 is your actual high print, but it's really 1150 to $12. That level is your level of resistance. You can see we tapped out at 1150 after hours today. 1190 was just a couple of days ago. And then your all-time high from all the way back in 2018, or previous all-time high from 2018 was 1160. So 1160, 1190, 1150. Like I said, 1150 to $12, that level. Okay, that level is going to be major resistance for BBIG. What I'll take you guys to now is we'll break things down to a 15-minute chart here, start to look at some potential levels of support if you get pullbacks on this thing. Potential support levels that you're going to want to be looking for is going to be today's close, which will put you right around at $9.50 to $10. You can look for that to be a potential level of support, which will be right there. Okay, that'll be potential area of support, and you can put it right across today's high. So today's high right to today's close, this region right there, potential support level now for BBIG. If you get, which would be still a gap up tomorrow, but a pullback from the after hours action. Remember, the after hours action does not necessarily count once things open up tomorrow. Okay, if we open up tomorrow at, let's say today, right now, after hours, we close at 10:56. If we open tomorrow at 10:20, that's still a gap up compared to where we close the day today, even though the price will be lower than where it is right now. Okay, but that would still be considered a gap up. So you're going to want to look for that level, $9.60 to $10. Look for that to be support. I'll break it down to a 5-minute chart just so you can see this a little bit more clearly. And the level starts to become more clear as I start to break it down on different time frames. You can see, look at all those tops right there. And then as I go back even further, look at that top, right? That level starts to become a little bit more clear now. So on any type of a pullback tomorrow, you look for that $10 to $9.75. You look for that level to be support and see if we can break through this $11.50 to $12 level. And then it's all-time highs. And then I believe you get a pretty severe short squeeze on BBIG. Okay, then I think you get a pretty severe short squeeze on BBIG. I wouldn't be surprised if the stock takes a breather tomorrow. Like maybe tomorrow we push up towards 1150 and then pull back towards 1050 and just kind of take a breather. And then maybe tomorrow or Friday or something like that. Excuse me. I mean, maybe Thursday or Friday, then maybe we break through those all-time highs and you really get that short squeeze. Like I almost want a rejection from 1150 tomorrow because I want it to pull more short sellers in. I want to reject at 1150. I want to see the stock pull from 1150 all the way back down to 1050 and make short sellers believe that we have just triple topped. Because if short sellers believe that we triple top at 1150, it's going to pull more short sellers in. And then if we break, it makes that short squeeze even more powerful, which means we have a lot more room to the upside. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, that's exactly what I'm going to be looking for on BBIG. Okay, so there's that. That covers our meme stocks, and I will finish things off. Hold on a second. I'm not sure what's okay. I will finish things off, guys. I did enter. Okay, guys, listen. If you want to sign up, but you don't want the laptop, text 201-775-9702. I'll say it again. If you want to sign up, but do not want a laptop, you can text 201-775-9702. If you don't want a laptop, you can text that number, but you do want to sign up, you can text that number right now. All right, now what I will finish things off with here tonight, guys, before I show you the entire platform, it's a new swing trade that I entered, and it's NVAX. Okay. Today I bought NVAX. All right, guys. Today I bought NVAX. Tim, everyone, welcome Tim. Welcome Tim. We now only have 9 laptops left. Everyone, welcome Tim. Only 9 laptops left. Okay. Now, guys, listen up. NVAX. Okay. I bought NVAX today around $266. I also alerted our members in True Trading Group to the September 17th expiration $270 strike call option that was trading at around $13.80, $13.85 at the time that I alerted that. Now, why did I do that? Every time I trade a large cap, now I have the capital to buy the shares themselves. So I bought shares of NVAX at around 266. Stock's currently at 271. I'm looking for this stock to get to around 290, maybe even 300. Okay, that's my goal here with NVAX. But every time I buy a large cap, I understand that there's a lot of members of True Trading Group that would love to follow along with my trade, but don't have the capital to buy shares of a $300 stock. So what do? Whenever I enter a large cap trade, I will always give you an option to coincide with my trade idea if you would like to follow along with it. So at the time that I entered NVAX as a swing trade, when I made the announcement, I told everybody that I was getting long NVAX at 266. I told everybody that an option that you can look at is the September 17th expiration, $270 strike call option. Okay. Those contracts were about $13.80, I believe, when I initially entered this swing trade. Okay. So again, long there at 266. Now, but why? Why am I long this NVAX? Well, guys, I am looking at what I believe to be an inverse head and shoulders pattern or reverse head and shoulders. And I will draw it out for you now. Okay. So here you have what I believe to be, and I'll make this bigger again for those of you that are maybe on your cell phones or on smaller screens. I'll make this bigger for you. Okay, here you have it. Now, here's your left shoulder. Here's your head. Here's your right shoulder. And then here is your neckline. Right? As I zoom in, then here's your neckline. Okay. Today, we just broke through the neckline. Okay. Today, we just broke through the neckline, a strong volume day for NVAX. What else has me really liking this trade right now is also the buying that has come into this stock ever since their earnings gap down. They had a huge earnings gap down. Okay, right? I'm gonna move the shoulder just so you can see this. Look at this earnings gap down. See that huge gap down? Look at this huge gap down. That was on earnings. Ever since that day, look at the buying pressure that has been coming into this stock. There is major accumulation going on in NVAX. People are soaking this thing up. They took advantage of the big gap down with their, and don't forget, before the big gap down, look what the stock did the 2 days prior. Look what the stock did the 2 days prior when they were talking about the deal with the European Union for their vaccines. Right? Look at that. This is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at, wow, this huge gap down. Typically a gap down like that would send stocks going lower, but instead the exact opposite. It came in and it was bought, and it was bought aggressively. They bought the hell out of this gap down. They bought the hell out of that gap down. Okay. And now we have just broken above what I believe to be the neckline of an inverse head and shoulders pattern. I believe I'm going to be holding on to this trade for about 1 to 2 weeks. Okay. For about 1 to 2 weeks, I'm probably going to be holding on to this trade. My goal is 290 to 300, like 290 to 305. That's going to be my target. Maybe even possibly a test of all-time highs up at 331. But I think in order for us to get up towards 331, okay, which is your all-time high on NVAX, in order for us to get there, I think we're going to need some news. I don't think the stock is just going to run all the way to 331 without some type of update with their vaccine. Okay, so we might need some news. Now, keep in mind that NVAX is going to be susceptible to headline risk. Now, listen, every stock is susceptible to headline risk, but NVAX specifically because they've got their vaccine that's in the works right now. At any point in time, you can get an update from the company regarding the vaccine, and that could either cause the stock to gap up $30 or gap down $30. You better make sure you understand that that is a very realistic possibility. Okay, that is a very realistic possibility that this company, within the next couple of weeks, could give us a piece of news about their vaccine that could be positive or negative, and you can get a gap up, or you can get a 30-point move higher or a 30-point move lower. That's very possible. It's completely out of your control. It's out of your hands. That's called headline risk. So when you get yourself involved in trades like that, you have to position size yourself accordingly so that if you do get caught in headline risk, listen, if you're on the right side of it, great. Right? Great. Who cares if you're in smaller size? If the stock goes up $40, who cares? If it goes down, though, that much, you got to make sure that your position size for that potential risk, because that is a possibility. Okay, that is a possibility. You have to plan accordingly. All right. So again, guys, I'm long NVAX. We'll see if we can get that move. But I'm looking for, now that we have broken above this neckline of this inverse head and shoulders, I'm looking for a follow through to the upside. I'm looking for NVAX to get up towards 300 in the next week or so. Okay. Got it? Get it? Got it? Get it? Got it? Good. Okay. So there you have it, folks. All right. So that's it, guys. Okay. So that just wraps up the educational aspect and the lessons and everything that we talked about. We talked about all the meme stocks. We talked about a new swing trade that I'm in. Hopefully this was helpful in giving you guys some trade ideas and helping you go through and what I think with a lot of these stocks. What I'll do now is I will show you sorry about that. I'm going to show you guys the platform now of True Trading Group. I'll show you all the different things that you get access to as a member of True Trading Group. You guys have to remember right? You guys have to remember that when it comes to TTG, again, you are not just paying for trade alerts. That's something you have to understand. You are paying to get access to a platform that provides you with the education, the resources, and the tools necessary to help you guys to become consistently profitable traders. Okay, you get access to a lot of different tools and resources when you guys join True Trading Group. Okay. Right. So again, you're not just paying for trade alerts. Okay. So your membership to True Trading Group, it's normally $2,212, but from now until midnight Pacific, you can actually save 42% of your membership. It brings the price all the way down to $1,282. And we've got, what is it, 9 laptops left. Okay. Remember, guys, these 9 laptops, this is all we've got. So use the coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 42% discount, and then you get yourselves the brand new free laptop for the next 9 people that type in that coupon code. You'll be able to also attend the Options Palooza workshop. That's on Saturday, September 11th. And you will be able to have a chance to win $30,000 or a brand new Tesla on September 12th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, live right here on this YouTube channel. Okay, remember, think of us as the Netflix of trading communities. Okay, think of us as the Netflix of trading communities. Okay, because you pay one price and then you guys get access to all the different resources and tools that we have. So included with your membership, you guys are going to be getting the top premium trading tools and products because we bundle them together as part of your TTG membership. Okay, included with your membership is going to be access to Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This is a live breaking up to the second news alert service directly inside of our chat room that gives you access to news as soon as it crosses the wire. You cannot rely on something like Yahoo Finance that is like 15 minutes delayed. Okay, you cannot rely on something like Yahoo Finance that's 15 minutes delayed. This will give me, when you guys are active traders, the speed of which you get news matters. It's the difference between you being able to get into a trade or get out of a trade before the price moves substantially. I can't tell you guys how many times we have made money or saved money because we're getting news as soon as it crosses the wire. You're getting news at the same speed in which the professionals do. And that gives you an edge. That gives you an edge as, oh, we got Richard and Thomas, guys. Everyone welcome Richard and Thomas. We are now down to only 7 laptops. Once these 7 laptops are spoken for, that is it. We are finished. No more laptops available. Okay, at least not until the chip shortage starts to work itself through. But we're going to be completely out of them after these 7. Okay, we'll be completely out of them after these 7. So that's that Benzinga newsfeed. You're also going to get Quote Streams full book level 2. This is going to show you all of the market makers inside of level 2. Okay, not just the ones that your broker shows you. You're also going to be able to use our simulator, which is going to let you trade stocks and options with fake money, with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you've learned in the courses. Our simulator is the same simulator that's used at California State University, Fullerton, University of Wisconsin, Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. You're also going to be able to use our Trade Ideas scanner. This is going to be a scanner that's going to show you what stocks make new highs, new lows, have an unusual surge in volume. It is broken down between small cap, mid cap, large cap. So regardless of what you trade, we can make sure that you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. All of these things are included with your membership. You do not pay $1 extra for any of this. You will also have access to our own proprietary scanner that has all the functionality of FinViz Elite with the power of streaming data from our partners at Quote Media. You'll be able to view our presets, create your own, save them, and follow along as myself and the rest of our Pro Trader moderators will share our scanner setups with you in real time. And this includes the ability to download unlimited analyst ratings on any stock that comes up in the scanner. This is all provided by our partners at Quote Media. Okay, so you'll be able to literally click on any stock that's in the scanner and actually get an analyst rating report that will show you how many analysts have a buy rating, how many have a sell rating, etc. Okay, then you will also get access to our social sentiment scanner. This is a game changer. You guys want to talk about meme stocks and all the stocks that are being talked about on social media. Our social sentiment scanner searches today's top social medias like Reddit, Wall Street Bets, StockTwits, Twitter to see what are the most discussed and most mentioned stocks on social media, and then also give you other useful information such as the percentage of the float that is short, the size of the float, other options on the stock, and so much more. That used to be something only available to the professionals. It is now in the hands and at the fingertips, I should say, of our TTG members via the TTG platform. You're then going to be able to use our TradingView's premium charting software. This is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders today. Again, all of this is yours, included free with your membership. You're then going to be able to get at least a minimum of 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders currently sporting over an 83% win rate. We are fully transparent into trading group. We keep a journal on our website that literally tracks every buy and every sell that our moderators make. So you can follow along and see how you'd be performing if you were following each and every single one of our trade alerts. It is all right there on our website for you to see. We are fully transparent. You're also going to get 2 small private study groups with a teaching moderator free with your membership. This is going to be your chance to get individualized attention, go over questions and lessons that you need help with, talk to a TTG mod, and really help speed up that learning curve. Then you've got the 17-course curriculum. This curriculum is broken down between beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got it all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. It is all there available for you. There are no VIP pro courses that cost more money. They are all included with your membership when you join True Trading Group. Then you're going to be getting access to, in addition to that, a video library that has over 100 hours of additional educational video content, like workshops that we've conducted covering a variety of different topics, like how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, how to grow a small account. The Options Palooza workshop will be loaded into the video library after it is completed on September 11th with our 2 top pro option traders. Again, all of our teaching members are welcome to join us for that workshop. It's totally free for TeachD members. It is a TeachD members only event. And then of course you guys have access to our chat room where the mods share our screen. We're live on the microphone. You can private message any one of our professional traders and ask us any questions during the day throughout the trading session. Guys, listen, the price of our memberships continue to be walked up by a couple of bucks every day, well, until we cross back over $2,000. But the value that you're getting right now at $12.82 is insane. Let me put things into perspective for you, because if you did not want to join True Trading Group, but maybe you decided you want the real-time news feed because that sounds like something that you would use, that Benzinga news feed, Benzinga charges $1,400 a year for that service. It is included free with your membership, along with everything else that you have access to. You're also going to have access to the quote media full book level 2. That's $990 a year. The trade simulator's $300 a year, and TradingView's premium charts is $600 a year. Guys, just that alone is like they're over $3,200 a year in additional services and products that are all free and included with your membership. I told you our goal is to disrupt this entire industry. In order to do that, we have to provide insane value and results at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. When you break it down, it comes out to just around $3.50 a day. That's less than a cup of coffee from Starbucks. And don't forget, you guys have that money back guarantee. Anyone that joins your trading group and goes through all the courses, passes the quizzes, and attends one private study group. That's it. You have to do those 3 things. That's all I ask. You commit to me, I'll commit to you. If you do those 3 things and still do not make back your membership fee at least once, I will give you a full refund. Over 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money, becoming better traders. You saw how many people typed the number 1 in chat before. That is why I'm able to offer you that money back guarantee. If you don't make back your membership fee at least once, I'll give it back to you. I'll give it back to you. Let's see. Let's do another question. Let's do a little poll. My teaching members, how long did it take you to make back your membership fee? Sound off in chat right now. Tell me how long it took for you to make back your membership fee. Let me know. Sound off in chat right now. Roxanne, 3 weeks. November ball, 2 months. 1 day for Jamie. First day for Paul. 1 week for Kelly. Dominic, 3 weeks. 3 weeks for Humble Pie. Stone Trader, 1 month. Diane Fig, 4 months. 2 weeks for Jay. 1 week for Donna. 2 months for Tabby, but has made the membership fee back 3 times over so far. 2 weeks for Steve. 3 weeks for Lakeisha. G. Sanchez has already made back half their renewal that they just did last week. Ayan Lowo made it back their very first day. Joel, everyone, welcome Joel. Welcome Joel to the TTG family. That means we are now down to only 6 laptops, guys. That's it. We got 6 left. That is it. 6 more, and then we are donezo with those laptops. You just got to use coupon code TTG121, get the 42% discount. Get the brand new free laptop. Oh, Joel, not Joel. Joel. Sorry, Joel like bowl. Sorry about that. Joel. My apologies. I thought I read Joel, but it's Joel. Welcome, Joel. Welcome. Guys, only 6 laptops left. Okay, only 6 left. Remember, remember. Also, I didn't say this yet. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Go check us out on Trustpilot. I welcome, encourage, and invite you all to go read these reviews. Well over 1,300 people have taken time out of their day to leave us a review on Trustpilot. Go read them, guys. There's no better referral than one of our peers. That's why I ask members. Whenever you ask me a question on here, I ask members. I tell members to answer your questions for you because I think it's better to come from them. It's better to hear it directly from members themselves. It's better to hear it from your better to hear it from you guys, right? Better to hear it from your peers rather than me saying something to you. Guys, remember, if you do not want the laptop, just text the number 201-775-9702. Okay, if you do not want the laptop, you can text the phone number that is on the screen right now. All right, so that's it, guys. Okay, that's all. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. Remember, coupon code TTG121. We got 6 laptops left. Then that's it. We are done. No more laptops for the next 6 people. Remember, if you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you're good. You're getting one. If you don't see a laptop, that means you've sold out. Don't forget that money back guarantee, folks. You have to actually enter coupon code TTG121. Click apply code to get the 42% discount. You'll be able to attend Options Palooza and then have a chance to win 30 grand or a brand new Tesla September 12th. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. You guys are the best. I love you all. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. I will see you guys all in chat tomorrow, and we'll update you on what's going on with all the meme stocks and what's going on with my MBAC swing trade. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.